Hey, what's up? Welcome back. This is Arif with another episode of The Killer Bands, episode 6. Just a quick one. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone, especially on the last episode of The Killer Bands, episode 5, whereby you guys just comment and asking me to check out this kind of band, that band, this band. I really appreciate that, and some of you have not heard of the bands that I've mentioned in all this series. Thank you guys. So I'm looking forward for all the comments and everything. You guys need me to check out some stuff, some I've never heard of. So thank you. Not wasting any time, we're gonna start off with number 1. This is Endorphins Loss. They just released a new LP. It's called Seclusions. Endorphins Loss is a grindcore band. They are based from Seattle, Washington. This is their second full length. It was released on vinyl and also digital back in February, if I'm not mistaken. The recording label, I think it was from, I can't really recall, The Head of Zeus. Do check it out. As usual, all the links and description will be in the description box below. So please do support these bands. Yeah, if you into bands like, I don't know, Hail of Rage, Iron Lung-ish, No Comment, and those kind of fast-paced music, Powerviolence, and at the same time, really crazy intensity when it comes to blast beats and all that. And not to mention groove as well, if you're into, upbeat grooves, and especially sound quality. Production is just a little bit elements of capitalist casualties also in there, just slide it in. Body Betrayal, kind of. Seclusions, alright, 2009, their full album, their second LP. Dude, check it out.
Leaving your disgusting mark on the world!
Alright, the next one, number 2, a French band, they call IMPLORE. This song, All Consuming Filth, one of the tracks from their new upcoming new album called Alienated Despair. One thing I love about this track is just reminds me of really good crust punk, grindcore, kind of like Converge-ish. The melody in this track kind of soothing, can I say soothing, but at the same time it's so heavy. If you are a fan of those HM2 Swedish kind of sound, the bass end of this band is just mind-blowing. So they are from Century Media Records. They formed back in 2013, really pounding. If you're listening to them via your earpiece or whatever, headphones and all that, you gonna get pounded. Check it out. This is IMPLORE with All Consuming Filth, taken from the album Alienated Despair. Check. Alright, number 3. This dude was actually from the band called The Afternoon Gentleman. He has a side project band called Gets Worse. If you're into bands, Powerviolence bands, early Infest, Low Threat Profile, they are from UK. They've been around since 2012. This album, Snubbed, is their first full length right after they released a few EPs and a few demos or EPs, and this is their first full length. Their physical copy, like the vinyls and all that, is so beautiful, man. The color is just, apart from the music, the production wise, gets worse with Snubbed. Alright, number 4. Just recently got to know this band, probably 2 weeks ago. This episode, I kind of leaning more towards Powerviolence and all that, so I guess it's a perfect timing to insert this band. They are called Kidnapped. And dude, holy shit. They are from Connecticut. This is their full album, latest from them. There's Powerviolence, there's sludge, there's punk, there's fastcore, there's hardcore, there's grindcore. It's just, I don't know, even when it comes to all this kind of Powerviolence band, they tend to not really going in depth of having the greatest production ever, but I think this is really perfect for this kind of genre, and I love them. You know, my favorite band, Powerviolence band, has always been Spaz, so I might change my views after this. They might be my new favorite Powerviolence band. If you're talking about Spaz, Iron Lung, very old Maguda grind-ish. Do you remember those days? Rehash days, you know, 62 tracks of trash days. I don't know, Infest, Crossed Out, you know, Ground, you know, bands like, even a little bit of Full of Hell-ish in there. Especially this band called Weekend Nachos. I can hear Weekend Nachos in there. So please do yourself a favor now. Alright, this is gonna be my last band for this episode, and it's called Deathrun. I mentioned Kidnap is gonna be my favorite band, so I guess Deathrun is next. This track you're about to hear is it's taken from a split from with Jeffrey Donger or Donger. Fastcore. Fast fucking core. They are from Illinois. Fastcore, Powerviolence. If you want to talk about speed, let's talk about speed for a while. There's a certain elements that speed sometimes doesn't work very well to a certain songwriting. It feels a little bit too rush. But, dude, these guys from Deathrun, what I'm trying to say is, it's a good kind of rush. It fits well. The guitars fits well. The drums, the vocals and everything just blend in together perfectly. Genuine of, you know, rage can be found in this split. It's just, oh man, like I said before, as compared to Kidnap, if you're into like bands, the old Maguda, especially I keep emphasizing this band, the old Maguda grind days, rehash days, you're gonna get this. This is what we cherish about this kind of day and age, because everything is so overdone. They're trying to do something new, but they kind of lost it, and their roots are just dead and gone. But this kind of bands still kicking it like the old school days, and I really appreciate these kind of bands. If you're a fan of the old Maguda grind, if you're a fan of Low Threat Profile, another killer band, I probably should talk about Low Threat in the next episode. Deathrun split with Jeffrey Donger. Fastcore. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this week's episode of Killer Bands. I just want to say once again, thank you to all those who subscribe to me and all that. Really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. And all the comments being spewed out on the video itself is just, it's a help for me to check out bands and all that. I really appreciate that. You guys are helping me with that, so thank you. Last but not least, I just want to say that things been pretty hectic recently in my personal life, but I'm trying to do all these videos for you guys, so I'll do my best with whatever time I have left. You know, priorities is taking over, but you don't want to hear me blabber. That's for another podcast or something like that. But this is the episode 6 of the Killer Bands. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.